Now we're going to have the fun part. We're going to weigh out the powder charges, and I'm going to do this all in one step. We're going to weigh out the powder charges, charge up the powder into the shell, and then use these items here to take a bullet, put it down here, and then use this to tap it down so that it's the right height. Now, we're going to be using Sierra Pro Hunter bullets. These are going to be, after slugging the barrel, I found that 311 diameter is going to be perfect. This is going to be a 150 grain bullet. So, we need to make sure, when we're getting our charges, that we're using the right loads. This time we're going to be using H4895 Hodgdon. And we're going to look here and see that it recommends using as little as, for 50 grain jacketed bullet, H4895, the minimum grains should be 46, the maximum should be 49.5. So we're going to start out around 46 and see how it goes. Alright, so let's get started here. Let's powder out. This is the first time I've used this powder for this, so we'll see how this goes. Now, what we're going to do, turn on the scale, but before we do that, we're going to put this measurer here first so that it'll zero out the weight. Okay, then we use this Lee dipper for 46 grains. Now you'll note that this is only 33 1/3. The form or slip that comes with the kit says that you can use a scooper, but that these are reduced loads for a near same size cartridge. Now, I've done that before and maybe gone a little bit under what the dipper has, and you saw my first reload set with the Lee Enfield. It was disastrous. So I'm going to stick with the Lee manual, and it says use 46 grain for the minimum, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. So get another little scoop. Pour that in there. This is where it gets tricky. One more. Oh, too much. We'll have to scoop some of that out. Okay, come on. A little more. A little more. Okay, that's really close. You can see this can be maddening here. Alright, 46.1. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I'm going to get one more grain here if I want to be honest. There we go. Now the next thing you do is move the scale off. Here. Basically take the bullet, put it in this decapper thing, and then this nozzle here will allow you to pour directly into the bullet. Just got to make sure you put it right up to it. No muss, no fuss. There, we got that done. Now we're going to use this to seat the bullet. Now, when you first get this is going to be very narrow. You need to pull it way out, because otherwise you might knock the bullet down in there, which I did a minute ago. So we'll put this over there. We'll drop the bullet from the top, like this. You can hear it kind of tapping there. Then we're going to take this and tap it down a little bit, and we're just going to kind of look at it first. So let's tap it down. You can see how much further we have to go here. And let's see. Pull the bullet out. Alright, it seems a little deep, but that's actually okay. It's okay for the bullet to be a little deep like that. You just don't want it too deep. You don't want it to slip in there. Put that on there again. You might be able to read the scale from here. Yeah, I think you can. Let's go ahead and do this. That's 34 grains. Takes a steady hand here. Oh, just 0.3. Alright, just 0.1 over. There we go. Around the nose. Take the next bullet. Just move this to the side. Put that there like that. We're going to pour powder in. And you might get a few loose grains there. That's okay. And then we're going to put this on top. You want to get those grains off because sometimes you can't get it down in there. Take a bullet, put it in there, and then see it's a little higher now because I'm just starting from scratch again, so let's tap it in. That's almost all the way down, but not quite. That's much better. I don't want that bullet too far down. So we'll just run with that from now on and see how it goes from here. Let's try another one. 27.9, 42, 45.1, 46.3. Come on. Now, close enough. Let's get that back. This here. Pour it in. Yeah, I got a few loose grains there, but that's alright. That in there. Slip a bullet into the top. Put that there. Tap it down. And voila, another bullet. Some grain. And put it in the case over here. And we'll go to the next one. Now some of you may be asking, why do I do all of this in one? Why do I do all these steps for each bullet one at a time instead of breaking out the different parts? And the reason why is because if you do it this way, I find the odds of you double charging are next to nil. Let me go ahead and get that back down to 46.0. Because once you do that, you pour immediately, like that. Tap it in. Put that there. And as soon as you do that, you've known you've done your one charge, and that's it. You're not going to mess up or accidentally double charge it. Put it here. Come on. When you get that tap there, you know it's done. Here's another one. Only a few more to go. Alright, and then the next thing you need to do here is get these bullets out one at a time. Wipe them down thoroughly. You need to do that because you don't want any of those oils messing up with your shell or your bullet when you're chambering it and firing it, because that will affect the performance of the bullet. I didn't do that the first time, and I think that led to some of the problems I had with misfires. Alright, that's almost it. Just to give you a comparison, here is that first bullet I did compared to the last one, and you can see that there is a little bit of a height difference there, but it really shouldn't affect performance. And you can see that this final one is about the same length, maybe a little bit shorter than your standard Bulgarian 147 grain surplus round. Still should perform just as well though. So that's it for that. Finally, the last thing you got to do is label your box. Put the date, SB for sellable lot, 64 grain, or yeah, 46 grain, Hodgson 4895, Sierra soft point. And make sure I put the bullet size 311 because you can use that or 308 sometimes, or 310. Then the weight of the bullet, 150 grain bullet. So that's it. That's all she wrote. And we'll try these out tomorrow.